last week. Here's how Victoria and Brendan turned it all around on Saturday.
Clean, classy and confident. A fantastic improvement on last week.
You remembered it, so that's a very good start.
Victoria is back in the race. Whoa. Well done, my darling.
The nerves have gone. It's wonderful to see. You look beautiful. 6,
7.
For Darcy to say it was beautiful is a huge compliment.
You're a little boring girl.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe one day.
Please welcome Queen Victoria and her knight in shining armour, Brendan! Get you, girl. Look at that. 10 points up on your first week. You must have been absolutely thrilled.
I was so happy just to get through the routine and not sort of make a complete disaster, except the turn at the beginning.
No one noticed.
Slightly wobbly turn. Yeah, really pleased.
Oh,
really
I know. And I mean, you were talking last week about how nervous you were before you went out with your cha-cha-cha. Were you any less nervous this week knowing you're going to be in hold, or equally as terrified?
Definitely, when you're in hold, it gives you a lot more confidence. It's good to know that Brendan was guiding me around the dance floor. I was like, I can't go too wrong if I just keep hold of him. So, yeah, definitely helped calm the nerves.
The funny thing about that is actually when you are in hold, they get a new lease of life, sort of like that security actually brings them alive, and they don't actually need the security, but it's nice and it gives them a opportunity just to do it the way they can.
Good, that's very good. Norman and I call that the double reverse Brian.
Nice.
Yes, psychology. Great comments from the judges. Len said clean, classy, confident. Bruno said you are back in the race. Have you started to believe in yourself as the dancer now, Victoria?
Not yet.
No, okay. No, yeah, we're working on that.
Please just go through another week and maybe I'll just start to, but yeah,
I'll ask you
yet.
that question again next
Yes.
week. And yet again, Brendan, you are described as the knight in shining armour. You always come to the ladies' rescue.
Do you know, it's very nice to be starting to be known as actually somebody that's quite nice to his partners. I don't know where this reputation came. Maybe it was last year with Lulu, I don't know. I love working with this girl. I've gotten on with 70–80% of my partners, and
let's not mention any names.
No,
We love them.
So one thing I have to say, Victoria's foxtrot on Saturday blew me away. Very few foxtrots on Strictly have ever strode out, if that's the right word, but they've actually, you know, you've got to have a lot of distance between your feet. You've got to really drive out of your foot. This girl managed it in bucket loads. Most people tip around the floor, and that's not foxtrot to me. And I finished the dance thinking, what a bloomin' star.
Oh, you see? Well said, Brendan, well said. But it's not always you who's the knight in shining armour, you see, and she's not always the damsel in distress. Sometimes those roles are reversed. Check this out.
Ola would never be able to lift me. Never. Ever.
Come on, squats.
How much do you weigh, Brendan?
Come on, squats.
About 80 kilos.
No, you'll hurt yourself.
Look at that, squats.
Don't make her. She can
That's
hurt
80
herself.
kg.
Seriously strong.
I know.
You're not even breaking a sweat when you were lifting there.
I reckon she could do double,
impressive.
if not
Yeah.
triple reach.
Next week,
Quite
James
powerful.
and Brendan, I think. You're doing the rumba this week. It's quite a sexy dance. It's romantic, notoriously quite tricky. How are you finding it?
Well, I couldn't stop laughing on the first day of training. I'm going to confess, I felt like a silly schoolgirl because it's just a little bit embarrassing at times. But it's gone really well. Training's gone really well today. I'm really happy with it. I'm really looking forward to the rumba, actually. Really looking forward to it.
The reason it's so difficult is the slowness of it means you've got to have a lot of control. And anything that's not controlled or a bit sloppy gets seen right from the start. And we've got it. And if we can get the connection. The good news is I love this girl to bits, and so it's not hard to sort of portray this kind of like look into each other's eyes. If you don't like them very much, don't choreograph anything that looks in each other's eyes, kind of thing. So
You're just pretending someone else. We've all done it. We've all
pretend
done it
I'm
when
your
you're dancing.
fiancé, Scotty. Come on.
Oh,
come on.
You can do
Give me a
it.
beard.
You can do it. Listen, we know that Brendan puts you through your paces. Okay, so we thought we might reverse that.
Okay.
Come with me. Come with me,
That sounds
Tanya.
good.
Okay,
Because
come
we've got this very expensive piece of technology here.
I'm changing
Brendan,
me new boots.
Put your little trainers on there.
Come on.
Victoria, when you're training, how many hours of cycling would you do a day?
Oh, hundreds.
Hundreds of hours in a 24-hour day. That kind of works. Get your helmet on. Get your helmet on. Right, I want you to give him a really hard time now. I want, just imagine that he's training for Rio. That's special, that look. And,
Thanks.
Trainers in a jacket.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so ready.
the right way round.
Yeah,
He
it's,
is. Okay. Are you ready,
Brendan?
Come on, Brendan.
I'm
The
so
show's
ready.
about to finish.
Okay, go.
Here we go.
We have all day. Come on, Brendan.
Come on, go.
What's me going to get to? It's just incredible. Look at that. Harder. And that's quite painful. That's it for today. Thanks to all my guests. Keep going. Join me tomorrow at 6:30 when Denise and James, Danny and Vincent, and Michael and Natalie will be here. Plus, I'll be getting a preview. It's expensive, that, don't break it, of all the Hollywood frocks. We'll see you then. Good night. Should we go down the pub?